Is Michael Imperioli's character, Dominic Digrasso, the only good character in White Lotus Season 2? Alright, listen. He cheated on his wife probably a million times. He's a successful Hollywood producer, so that can't be too good. But there's a clear fight against sex addiction. Even when the threesome opportunity is presented by Lucia and Mia, there's a clear hesitation and even resistance before the inevitable hormones do take over. When you have an indoor pool in your hotel room and unlimited access to liquor with two fine specimens by your side, can you actually blame him? He tries to reconcile with his wife and confronts his father on his infidelities as to why his problem is somewhat systemic. Alright, I'll rest my case for now. Let's get to the rest of the characters. First, we have F. Murray Abraham, who plays Pert Digrasso. He flirts with literally every girl he meets who is 50 years younger than him, until they're uncomfortable, which would qualify as sexual harassment. Looks back at his unfaithfulness fondly and says that his wife still loved him when he's confronted by his son. Lets out deadly farts when his grandson is in the room. That might be the worst of them all. Adam DeMarco, who plays Albie Digrasso. Total hypocrite. Can accuse The Godfather as a portrait of toxic masculinity because the film is about men taking matters into their own hands via violence, but is too stupid to realize that a hooker's duping him, and in fact blackmails his father because pussy literally blinds him. This guy makes me absolutely livid. What a cuck. We have Jennifer Coolidge as Tanya McCoy, narcissist and self-centered. Frankly, kinda happy she died this season. Every scene with her is an absolute drag, though the Emmy's absolutely fair. We have John Grease as Greg, Tom Hollander as Quentin, Leo Waddell as Jack, and Simona Tabasco as Lucia. Self-explanatory, con men, con woman. Theo James as Cameron Sullivan. I would actually put him with the previous category, a con man to his wife through adultery, and he's also a guy in finance. I guess I'm not touching that any further. Though I do agree with his thoughts about capitalism, though. Now, some tricky ones. Megan Fahey is Daphne Sullivan. Extremely manipulative, is clearly aware of her husband's infidelities, but loves the wealthy lifestyle, so she stays quiet. Possibly has a few affairs on her own to maybe enact some sort of twisted revenge. I don't really care about her political thoughts, frankly, because I have none. But donating money when wine-hammered is a bit obnoxious for my taste. The next two characters I hate the most. That's Will Sharp as Ethan Spiller and Aubrey Plaza as Harper Spiller. What kind of fucking last name is Spiller? I'm gonna count that as one. So judgmental. Fuck these two. You guys are rich now, right? Maybe you two move to your own fucking island, drink green smoothies, and read all the books you want. You fucks. I put these two with Albie as my least favorite. As a man who's worked in a corporate company for a decade, I can say for a fact I've met a few of these people and they fucking suck. Man, I use the F word a lot in this description. What does that say about me for the fact that I'm more triggered by these two scholars over con men? Maybe I'm reminded of a man from the time I took multivariable calculus. Another one we have is Haley Lou Richardson as Portia. Maybe she has a lot of debt and is under Tanya's mercy, but what a fucking downer. Negative about literally everything. I've also met a fair share of these women in my life. Jack's penis was helping momentarily, but even if she moved to Essex and married him, the misery will be back. I did like the fact that she fucked over Albie though. All nice guys, there's a million gender geeks, should finish last. Sabrina Impacitore, I don't know Italian, as Valentina. What a bitch. Next. Actually, wait. I'm not sure if it was clear whether she was closeted or not. Actually, this is set in Europe. Fuck that. She's a bitch. Beatrice Grano as Mia. This is a tough one. So this girl just wants to sing, but she's so hot that she gave a man a heart attack. Or was that Viagra? Whatever she hooks. Protect sex workers. She tried to persuade Ethan, who was blacked out with a light kiss. Alright, I'm reaching. She's bad because I want to support my argument, Your Honor. Thanks for listening, guys. My name is Neelish Balaji, and please throw me a like or subscribe. Thanks.